Your child is not giving you a hard time. Your child is having a hard time. And their body knew that before their mouth ever could. If you ever watched your child completely fall apart over something that seemed small, and you thought, that reaction does not match this moment, I need you to stay with me for the next few minutes, because what I'm about to tell you is going to change how you see that moment and maybe how you see your child. My name is Doc Rain, and I'm a licensed professional counselor and other things, plus the founder of Native Elements. I have been working with families, children, and communities for a long time. And one of the most important things I can tell you is this: the body is always talking. We just have not always been taught how to listen to it. Here's what nobody tells you at the school conference when your child gets flagged for behavior issues. Here is what the pediatrician doesn't have time to explain. And here is what the discipline system in this country was never designed to understand. Your child has a nervous system that is doing exactly what it was built to do. Before your child can think, reason, explain, or make a good decision, their body is already scanning the room and asking one question: am I safe? That scan takes about 1/5 of a second. And if the answer comes back as anything other than yes, the body responds before the thinking brain even gets a vote. Scientists call this neuroception. It is your child's nervous system reading the environment before the conscious mind even knows what it's looking at. And for a child who has experienced stress, instability, or trauma, that scanner is set to high alert. It is not broken. It is adaptive. It learned that the world required it to be on. Now, here's a concept I want you to hold on to. It's called the window of tolerance. And once you understand it, you will never look at a meltdown in the same way. Picture a window. Inside that window, your child can think, feel, connect, and learn. They are reachable. They are flexible. They are present. Above the window is what most people call acting out. The explosion, the rage, the reaction that seems to come from nowhere. That is a flooded nervous system, fight or flight. The thinking brain has gone offline, and the survival brain is running the show. Below the window is what people often miss: the shutdown, the checked out child, the one who goes blank, stops responding, and seems to disappear inside themselves. So that is not laziness. That is a nervous system that has used everything it has. Now, neither of those children need punishment. Both of those children need help finding their way back inside the window. And the most powerful tool for that, it's you. So I want to go somewhere that most parenting content does not go, because I think you deserve the fuller picture. Some of what your child is carrying, they did not pick up themselves. There's a field of research called epigenetics and intergenerational trauma. And what it tells us is that trauma, the kind that comes from living in a world that was not built to keep you safe, does not just affect the person who experienced it. It changes the body, and those changes can move forward. Studies of descendants of enslaved people, of communities that survived famine and war and displacement, those studies show that stress responses, nervous system patterns, even the way the body regulates cortisol, it can be inherited, not as a weakness, as preparation. The body trying to equip the next generation for a world it learned to expect. And here is what that means for you as a parent. If you sometimes feel like you are parenting from a place of fear that you cannot fully explain, or if you sometimes react to your child with a ferocity and rage that surprises even you, if you find yourself bracing for loss before anything has ever happened, you are not broken. You are carrying something. The question is not whether you carry it. The question is whether you pass it forward unchanged, or whether you are the generation that starts to put it down. And this is not a small thing. That is everything. And I'm not going to leave you in the hard part without giving you something to hold. Here are 3 things you can start doing today, not because they will fix everything, but because they will begin to change the nervous system climate in your home. 1, regulate yourself first. Before you respond to a big reaction from your child, pause. Put one hand on your chest, take one breath in slowly through your nose, and breathe out longer than you breathed in. Say to yourself, this is not an emergency. This is a child who needs me regulated. You cannot co-regulate someone from a place of dysregulation. Your calm is not weakness. It's medicine. 2, name what you see. When your child is activated, help them locate the experience, not by asking them to explain themselves, by reflecting what you observe. Your body looks really fired up right now. Are you feeling mad? Scared? Like everything is too much? Research shows that naming an emotion reduces its charge in the nervous system. So you're not giving therapy to your child, you're witnessing them. And being witnessed is one of the most regulating experiences a human being can have. 3, come back after a rupture. Listen, every parent loses it sometimes. What heals attachment is not the rupture, it's the repair. Come back to your child after a hard moment and say, I lost my temper and that was not okay. You didn't deserve that. I love you and I'm not going anywhere. That conversation teaches your child something no textbook can, and that is that love survives conflict, that repair is possible, and that they are worth coming back to. So, your child's body is not the problem. Your child's body is the communication. And you showing up here, trying to understand what is happening underneath the behavior, trying to break a cycle that was never explained to you, trying to be something different for your child than what was given to you, that is the most courageous thing a parent can do. So I have a full guide that goes deeper into everything we touched today. It is called What Your Child's Body is Saying. You can find it at nativeelements.com. And get it, it was written for you, not for therapists. Plain language, practical tools, rooted in the wisdom that community already carries. Lastly, if this impacted you, share it with one parent who might need to hear it. Also, subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. And know this, you are not behind. You are not broken. You are figuring it out. And that is exactly enough to begin.